The Senate President are ably represented here today by Senator Shuaibu Afolabi Salisu. Also, we have the representative of the Speaker, Honorable Adedeji Stanley Olajide. The Senate Committee Chairman on Anti-Corruption and Financial Crimes, Senator Emmanuel Udede. Honorable Ginger Onwosibe, House Committee Chairman on Financial Crimes. The Governor of Kwara State and Chairman Nigeria Governors Forum, His Excellency Alhaji Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, CON, and other governors that are here, Zamfara State Governor, His Excellency Governor Dauda Lawal, Gombe State Governor, His Excellency Mohammed Inua Yahaya, and Governor of Katsina State, His Excellency Governor Diko Umar Rada. The First Lady of Kwara State and Chairperson Nigeria Governors Wives Forum, Her Excellency Ambassador Dr. Olufolake Abdulrazak. Members of the Federal Executive Council here present, including the Honorable Minister of State for Youth, Honorable Ayodele Olawande Wisdom, and representative of Honorable Minister of Communications and Digital Economy here present, the President of DIPOA, wife of the Chief of Defense Staff, Mrs. Ogogo Musa, and other heads of paramilitary organizations. The Executive Chairman and our host for today, the Chairman, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Mr. Olanipekun Olukoyede. Our traditional rulers here present, particularly His Eminence, Sultan Mohammed Saudu Abubakar, CFR, Sultan of Sokoto, the Obi of Onitsha, His Excellency Alfred Unaemeka Okagbo, CFR, His Imperial Majesty, the Oni of Ife, represented here today by the Alara of Ilara, Oba Olufolarin Ogunsowo, our religious leaders present, led by the CAN President, the Most Reverend Daniel Oko, Your Excellencies, ambassadors and heads of foreign missions here present, the DG of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Mr. Kachifu Inua Abdullahi, and other heads of government agencies and parastatals. The Acting President of National Council for Women's Society, Mrs. Geraldine Etuk, and other members that are here, captains of industries, development partners here present, vibrant and able youth, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I thank the Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Mr. Olanipekun Olukoyede, for the invitation to this crucial summit with the theme Alternatives to Cybercrime, Optimizing Cyber Skills for National Development. This theme resonates deeply with the current challenges encountered not only in Nigeria but across the globe. Cybercrime is not just a crime against individuals or businesses. It is an assault on our collective integrity, our economic stability, and the future of our youth. Therefore, I'm honored to join in this conversation aimed at seeking solutions to this lingering menace. As we gather here today, we are confronted with a pressing reality. The digital age, while offering unprecedented opportunities, has always exposed us to new vulnerabilities. It is therefore crucial that we address this challenge head-on and explore not only the harmful consequences of cybercrimes, but also the sustainable alternatives that can redirect our youth towards productive and positive endeavors. I am informed that thousands have been arrested, prosecuted, and convicted, yet there is still no indication that the number of those involved is decreasing, with young people accounting for more than 60% of the population. The involvement of youth in cybercrime is a threat to the nation's quest for economic development and stability. Combating cybercrime requires a multifaceted approach that involves various stakeholders, including parents, law enforcement agencies, educational institutions, the private sector, religious leaders and traditional rulers, business leaders, communities, and the civil societies. It is crucial that we emphasize and entrench the culture of hard work, rooted in honesty and dignity of labor among our teeming youth. In this regard, parents play a pivotal role in raising and guarding their children and wards to be God-fearing, inculcating in them good values, morals, and a sense of patriotism. Immediately I was given the invitation, I thought that I have to involve two groups of people, and I'm glad that the third group, which is the National Council for Women's Society, are here today. That is the chairperson for the chairperson for the Governors Spouses Forum, and also DIPOA, the leader of the Wives of Service Chiefs. So I know they have very crucial role to play as well, because we mothers, we have a great influence on our children, and it's what we instill in them. In later years they exhibit. And if we continue to be parents and making sure that we are into their businesses, not that they won't make choices. I'm a mother, and like the Minister of Youth started that, I'm also grandma. I received that, and I thank you with that. But, still we have a lot to do, because we are the children's first teachers. So what we do really matter. And our religious leaders that are here, I'm a Christian, and I see a lot of prosperity teaching. I'm going to call out the youth minister today, being a teacher too, and your grandma. It was late. One of the things, I don't care about anything in life, but for me, time is very precious to me. People don't know. It's the most expensive commodity you can get around. I'm 64 years old now. I can't be 20. So if I really messed up 40 years of my life, there's no way I can get it back. So what I do, like I was telling him, I said today, I feel very, very strong to get up. But I was up as early as 6 today to get ready for an event that, is anytime I get here, that's when it's 10 o'clock. But I won't take that for granted. So, and these are values instilled into me by my parents. We didn't come from much, but there are a lot of values they put into me, not to be covetous, not to be greedy, not to envy people, and that really matters a lot. But now, thank you, now with the teaching and even in our churches about prosperity, you can't prosper without hard work, without honesty. So there's no, there's no fixed set of values to that than for you to work hard and make sure that you are honest in what you do, because at the end of the day, there's always a repercussion. So I have all these women here so that we can also translate it when we get to our various states, for the wives of governors, and also for the wife of the chief of defense staff, to take it to their various barracks. I know during campaign, I used to campaign for myself in the day. We go into the barracks and I see a lot of activities going on. And I believe in all these places. And National Council for Women's Society, they also have presence across the state. So this is for you as well to take back. It is crucial that we emphasize and entrench the culture of hard work rooted in honesty and dignity of labor among our teeming youth. In this regard, parents play a pivotal role in raising and guiding their children and wards to be God-fearing, inculcate in them good values, morals, and sense of patriotism. Bond of trust and understanding should be created between parents and their children, and to allow for open communication whereby their fears and insecurities could be addressed. It is very, very important for parents to have that relationship. Not that don't let your children be afraid to tell you what they want to try. You know, no matter how difficult, even if you see it's not even good, go along with them. Let me go with you and let me see what you have to do. Be their friends. That's how I've raised my children. Not that they won't go out and make their choices, but they know where I stand on this. So we don't let them go. We keep supporting them. Even when they fall, we try to pick them up. Don't be judgmental. Try to love them through until they find themselves. As a mother, I am of a strong opinion that it is of utmost importance to instill in our children and youth the essence of ethical and religious values. The Holy Bible in Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up your child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it." Parents must model responsible behavior themselves. We must take proactive steps about renewing and redirecting the minds of our youth towards productive and honest living in our daily interactions with them, and always be present. We must always bear in mind that Nigeria is all we have. Hence, the need for all to work towards to sustain the glory of our nation. As pointed out in the scriptures, that the profit of the earth is for all. The king himself is served by the field. This is in Ecclesiastes 5:9. When I first came across this scripture, it blew my mind in the essence that whatever is here, Nigeria, whatever we get from Nigeria, that's where we all eat from. So it's very, very important that we have that in mind, and we can't really abuse the commonwealth of our people. As leaders in our various endeavors, we must realize that the Commonwealth of Nigeria is for all of us to benefit. Hence the need to assist and guide our youth to engage in positive online activities rather than resorting to cybercrime. We cannot risk the dangerous possibilities of having many of our youths and creative talents excluded from active involvement in national developmental efforts. Criminal conviction has grave implications, as felons are denied some rights and privileges under the Constitution. No economy can thrive if its most active and talented youths are sold to crime. At the level of the government, the current administration led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, is not oblivious of the challenge of youth involvement in cybercrime. Efforts are already being made to address this situation. In his national broadcast on the occasion of Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary, the president announced plans to convene a national youth summit. Without preempting the agenda, I can say with certainty that some of the issues for discussion today will feature in the summit. Also, through the Renewed Hope Initiative, which I chair, we have empowered women and youth through trainings and grants for small businesses, scholarships for undergraduates, and other social investments. To our youth, the choices you make today will define your future and the future of Nigeria. I urge you to choose honesty, integrity, and hard work, as it truly paves the way for lasting success. At this juncture, I want to appreciate the efforts of the chairman of the EFCC, Mr. Ola Olukoyede, and his team for the zeal that they have shown in the fight against corruption over the last 1 year, and the renewed commitment to curb cyber crimes in Nigeria. I say, well done, sir. I formally declare the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission National Cybercrime Summit open. I thank you for your attention, and God bless our youth. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And before I get down, I'll tell a little joke. When the EFCC chairman invited, asked to see me at the residence, I was like, what did I do? God bless you. Thank you.